or design online today.
Save big money at Menards.
KYNT, FM 1021 and AM 1450.
You are listening to Yankton Basketball on KYNT, Yankton's home team. This broadcast is brought to you in part by
First Dakota National Bank, Hy-Vee, the UPS Store, Truxedo, First Chiropractic Centers, MT and RC Smith Insurance, FNBO, Vision Care Associates, Yankton Medical Clinic, Yankton Rexall.
Now, let's go live to KYNT Sports Director and the voice of Yankton Athletics, Bryce Ladwig.
And welcome back to the Summit Activity Center for another Yankton Gazelles basketball matchup tonight against the number 2 team in Class AA, the O'Gorman Knights. Thanks for joining us on KYNT and KYNT-TV. I'm Bryce Ladwig. I am in the Fairfield Inn & Suites broadcast booth. Hot breakfast, large family rooms, and a great location can be found at Fairfield Inn & Suites in Yankton at 2607 Broadway Avenue, or by calling 605-653-2250. We're here at the Summit Activity Center at Yankton High School. This is the Hy-Vee pregame show. Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle. All right, tonight let's break down this matchup a little bit. O'Gorman enters tonight with a flawless 9-0 record thus far in the 2023-24 season. Basically, folks, they are good. And they're averaging a point differential of plus 34.6 versus all their opponents. Their closest game this season was a 17-point win over Sioux City West. Yeah, an out-of-state school out of Iowa, and a good one at that. And wrote that on that date, but that was about halfway through the first half of the season here. O'Gorman and Mitchell, I would say, are the heavy favorites to be crowned the AA state champions in Sioux Falls in March. And in order for a team to beat O'Gorman, I think the strategy is you have to play flawless basketball and your best basketball. That's going to be the way to take down the O'Gorman Knights. They are at the top of the class for a reason. The Gazelles enter tonight having won a 31-29 tightrope affair with Sioux Falls Roosevelt this past Friday evening, improving their record to 3-6, moving up one spot in the AA standings to number 13. Their biggest win of the season so far was that game, and for good reason. It was about adversity, and Coach Matt Decker talked to us about that in the postgame, about how he really just wanted the team to fight through that adversity, and it was a brutal game. It wasn't a very good game for a coach, I would say. A lot of turnovers and a lot of fouls for both teams. And Gazelles able to pull out the victory. But as I mentioned just a few seconds ago, resiliency and some big plays from the Yankton Gazelles. One of those being from Claire Tarashinsky, knocking down a go-ahead 3-point shot. And that would eventually give the Gazelles the ultimate win. Look around right side. Tarashinsky. Open for three. Sends it. You can count it! Claire Tarashinsky gives the Gazelles the lead with 37.3 seconds to go in the fourth. That victory ended the losing streak. Team regained some confidence. You could just tell that by the demeanor on the floor following the game and with Coach Matt Decker. And just a morale boost. This season where culture and stringing together spurts of success have been key. And then statistically, the Gazelles are minus 7.9 in point differential against their opponents this season. These two teams faced last in January 2023. O'Gorman won that one at home, 64-29. O'Gorman has won at least the last 6 matchups between the teams. That's been since I took over covering Yankton Athletics. AKA, that's as far as my records go back, my personal records go back. But they have won at least the last 6 matchups versus Yankton. They are a top-of-the-line program in Class AA, and we'll see them here tonight. And hopefully the Gazelles can give them their best shot here at the Summit Activity Center. I want to thank a few of our sportscaster partners. Without them, this broadcast would not be possible, and Explorers Credit Union is one of them. Watch the Coaches Show Saturday morning, sponsored by Explorers Credit Union. Explorers Credit Union is here to help with the vision of financial empowerment for everyone. Discover the difference at explorerscu.com. And Buell's Cleaners. For rugs, uniforms, linens, and other cleaning services, go to Buell's in downtown Yankton. And the Fox Stop. For all your daily convenience and fuel needs, make a stop at the Fox Stop. And Yankton Computer Network Services. For your complete personal and business computer solutions, rely on Yankton Computer Network Services. Wishing the best of luck to Yankton Athletics this season. Take a break, come back, and continue here on the Hy-Vee pregame show. It's O'Gorman. It's the Gazelles. It is Gazelles basketball on KYNT, KYNT-TV.
Swoosh. Nothing but net. Nothing is better than being in the zone on the court or the roads with a brand new car, truck, or SUV from Lewis & Clark Ford Lincoln. Take advantage of the buzzer beater deals going on all month at Lewis & Clark Ford today. He shoots, he scores. That could be you. Get that feeling at Lewis & Clark Ford, a proud sponsor of Yankton High School Athletics.
Ground beef is only $2.99 a pound at Hy-Vee. That's not a sale price. That's the price with the Hy-Vee Perks membership. And $2.99 a pound is not just a price today or this week, it's the Perks price every day. With the Hy-Vee Perks membership, you can save on hundreds of products store-wide every time you shop and count on Perks prices to stay the same. So if you want to pay less for ground beef every day, sign up for Hy-Vee Perks. It's free and easy. Some restrictions apply.
What's the best beverage to enjoy while rooting on your team? 1919 root beer, of course. 1919 is brewed in small batches with only the finest ingredients, real sugar and real vanilla. The unique recipe and these choice ingredients make 1919 the creamiest, full-bodied draft root beer available. Find it in 12 packs and single-serve cans at grocery, convenience stores, and restaurants. 1919 is alcohol-free and contains no caffeine, making it a beverage of choice at any time for anyone in the family.
Don't get caught in the cold this winter. Call the heating and cooling experts at Kaiser Heating and Cooling today. Our team of experienced trained technicians are here to ensure your home stays warm and comfortable all season long with heating system installations, maintenance, and energy-efficient solutions to keep those utility bills in check. And if your old heating system is on its last leg, ask us about current trained system offers. Don't wait until it's too late. Kaiser Heating and Cooling, serving the Yankton area for over 76 years.
Be the wiser and go with Kaiser. Call Kaiser Heating and Cooling today.
You may have heard us say when you're shopping online, check things out before checkout. 1 in 4 people who reported losing money to fraud since 2021 said it started on social media. If you follow your favorite businesses on social media to get updates about upcoming events and promotions, you're not the only one. Scammers are watching too, and they may hijack legit businesses' giveaways and promotions to try to get your personal and financial information. Contact the South Dakota Attorney General's Office of Consumer Protection at 800-300-1986.
Don't just bank, be an explorer. Here at Explorers Credit Union, we do banking differently. As a not-for-profit, member-owned credit union, we know that financial wellness isn't a destination, it's a journey. We're here to help you set goals and reach them with the financial tools, expertise, and support you need. If you're looking for better rates on your loans and local service from your friends and neighbors, Explorers Credit Union has you covered. Learn how we can help your financial journey at explorerscu.com.
At Triple Time Rudy's, not only do you get top-notch fuel to keep you on the move, but it's a destination for delicious local treats. You'll find quality South Dakota products like Dimmick cheese and premium meats from the Kaler and Renner lockers. It's your community's pit stop for more than just fuel. Triple Time Rudy's supports schools and events and provides fuel discounts to Yankton's largest employers. For all your daily fill-ups and convenience needs, stop by Triple Time Rudy's at 17th and Broadway.
The mission of State Farm is to help people manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and realize their dreams. Hi, I'm Roy Wilcox with State Farm Insurance. We have been helping customers get to a better state for over 100 years. No matter where you are in life, we're here to help you make the right play calls for your insurance coverage. Give me a call or stop by anytime.
Call Roy Wilcox State Farm Insurance today, 665-7140. Find more at roywilcox.com.
And welcome back to the Hy-Vee pregame show, Yankton Gazelles basketball on KYNT and KYNT-TV. I'm Bryce Ladwig. Right now, the sophomore game is going down to the final minutes in the fourth. You know, Gorman holds a 32-30 lead over the Gazelles. It's been going back and forth. So those watching on KYN TV, well, we're not panning back and forth. Apologies. You can kind of see the action right in front of you there as well. And the scoreboard updated for you as well. So we'll see how the sophomore game can go. I love watching sub-varsity, watching the varsity Gazelles of the future. Let's jump into your standings review. That's brought to you by Rhonda Westland State Farm Insurance. Let Rhonda review your current home, auto, or life insurance to see if she can help you save some money. That's Rhonda Westland State Farm. Check on girls basketball in Class AA. And let's go in the Sodex 16 format. If the playoffs were to start right now, here would be the matchups. It'd be Brookings at Mitchell. Brookings the number 16 seed, Mitchell the number 1 seed. And then number 15 is Watertown. They would be traveling to O'Gorman at number 2. Number 14 is Sioux Falls Roosevelt. They would be traveling to Harrisburg at number 3. Sioux Falls Roosevelt, number 14. They would be traveling to Sioux Falls Jefferson at number 4. Yankton at number 12 now. They actually jumped one. They would be they're tied for 12. They would be going to Aberdeen Central. And then Rapid City Central at 12 also would be going to Brandon Valley. And then Huron will be traveling to Spearfish. Rapid City Stevens will be traveling to, Huron will be traveling to Pierre, and then Rapid City Stevens to Sioux Falls, Washington. That is your standings review, again brought to you by Rhonda Westland at State Farm Insurance. It's time for your pregame coach interview, but first we'll take a small break. Actually, I want to thank a few of our sportscaster partners first. That includes Stockman's Motorsports, your local Polaris dealer with a full lineup of Rangers and Sportsmans, ready to get you in the fields, in the woods, or wherever you like to go. Stockman's Motorsports is a proud supporter of all area athletes. And Pizza Ranch. For legendary chicken and the best pizza, it's Yankton Pizza Ranch. It's on Broadway, where you can call 665-1222. And State Farm Roy Wilcox. Roy Wilcox State Farm Insurance is helping customers get to a better state for over 100 years. No matter where you are in life, they'll help you make the right play calls for your insurance coverage. That's Roy Wilcox State Farm, proud supporter of Yankton Athletics. And Sherco, a proud supporter of Yankton Sports. When you need to be sure, make it Sherco. Small break. Come back here on the Hy-Vee pregame show. Yankton Gazelles basketball on KYNT and KYN TV.
The other day, a gal came into the UPS store to drop off a package. On her way out, she noticed the print sample wall and asked if we could print invitations. The answer was, yes, we can. Hi, this is Doug at the UPS store in Yankton and Vermilion. For over 7 years now, the UPS store has been helping hundreds of customers with their printing needs. From basic copies to business cards and invitations to posters, we can print them. Stop out and ask about our current print specials and see how we can help with your printing needs.
Is it the competition that keeps bringing you back? The long-standing rivalries? Or is it seeing friends again and cheering on your favorite team? At First Dakota, we're here for it all. We appreciate the fans, the players, the coaches and officials, the concessions crew. The shared community experience is part of what makes life here great, and we're here for it. See you at the game. First Dakota National Bank, member FDIC.
Oh, Sheboygan, I just can't get you off my mind.
There's no better way to tip off your party than with Sheboygan Natural Casing Wieners, all beef hot dogs, or cocktail smokies. Make your party a slam dunk. Put some Sheboygan on the table. Available at your favorite local grocer and produced with pride at Simple Meats in Yankton.
The way it tastes is simply divine. I got Sheboygan on my mind. Sheboygan.
The season is here for sneezing, stuffy noses, and simply getting sick. If you're not feeling well, remember Yankton Medical Clinic Convenient Care is open 7 days a week. Appointment is required. Self-schedule online or call today, whatever works best for you. The physicians and staff wish everyone a healthy, happy new year. They are thankful for the support of their communities and look forward to serving you in the year ahead. At Yankton Medical Clinic, they strive to provide so much care, so close to home.
So, you need a new vehicle. What's the best vehicle for you? Where do you get financing? What's your trade worth? Answer all these questions and more at BillionAuto.com. You can compare 16 new car brands and thousands of used vehicles, all in the palm of your hand at BillionAuto.com. Plus, estimate the trade value of your vehicle in 2 easy steps. It's car buying made easy. Apply for credit pre-approval at BillionAuto.com. All applications accepted, not all approved.
FNBO is the great big small bank. And for more than 165 years, we've been with you where you are. A bank that's ready for all your needs, both big and small. Here to help you earn more, save more, so you can do more every step of the way. It's what you can expect from the great big small bank. FNBO, independent and family owned for 6 generations, and ever so focused on you. Stop on by or visit us at fnbo.com, member FDIC.
And welcome back to the Hy-Vee pregame show. Yankton Gazelles basketball on KYNT and KYNTV. I'm Bryce Ladwig. Thank you for joining us on KYNT 102.1 FM, AM 1450, the free KYNT mobile app. And, of course, KYNT1450.com and KYNTV, of course, right here on YouTube, on Facebook, and on your smart TV apps as well. It is KYNTV and Yankton Gazelles basketball in action tonight, taking on the O'Gorman Knights, the number 2 versus number 12 team in the state. Time for our pregame coach interview, brought to you by 1919 Root Beer, the creamiest, full-bodied draft root beer available. You can find it on tap at Charlie's Pizza or in cans at Yankton Hy-Vee. This is our postgame with Coach Matt Decker following Friday's victory over Sioux Falls Roosevelt. He talks about the team in depth and then a little preview on O'Gorman as well. Thought it was suitable and pretty recent for our pregame interview, and here was that conversation. Being joined by Coach Matt Decker. Coach, first of all, congratulations. A big third victory on the season for the Gazelles. You can tell the excitement at the final buzzer. You just love to see that, I'm sure, as a coach as well.
Yeah, we really want to give the seniors a great experience this year, and that's part of our goal. Our goal isn't based on wins and losses. It's about our effort and energy in games, and, the record's going to fall where it falls, and, we just really want to give a good experience to our seniors this year, and I thought they played a great game tonight. And even some of our freshmen, with Elwood coming off the bench and Wolf Graham really working hard, they're doing a good job of helping our seniors have a great experience this year.
In these close games, that's a really good experience for the Gazelles. I'm not talking about fun, I'm talking about growth as these young players to be in these really close games, right?
Yeah, especially for, Wolf Graham and Elwood, we're going to be seeing them, for a long time. And, it's growth with them because it teaches them how to win big games at the end, especially here at home. And, that's tough to do, especially versus Sioux Falls School. But, give credit to Sioux Falls Roosevelt. Some of their shots weren't falling tonight, and sometimes those nights happen. It happens to us too. But, the basketball gods were on our side tonight, and we ended up pulling away from a W with a W.
I'm not going to lie, it wasn't the prettiest game at times. A lot of travels and a lot of calls on both sides. Yeah.
Well, and that's the thing is we have to be resilient, and we're learning how to play through adversity. And, that's tough. And the only way to get through it, is to teach through it as a coach. But the only way as a player to get through it is to keep playing with a positive attitude. And, even Claire, not the best night, but hits a big 3 at the end. We got to keep having her shoot and keep having her attack like she did.
Macy Drossman, obviously coming to this game not 100%. She was a game-time decision, but really fighting through, obviously, some pain and having a really great night on the floor, considering everything. Just what a huge presence she is for the Gazelles in the paint.
She's a big presence for us, and if we can play offensively inside out, that's so big for us because it gives Claire and Wolf and Bailey some looks, just off of cuts and screens, and that's what we're trying to develop into, to be honest. And it's still a work in progress, but we kind of knew coming in if we played our tails off defensive end, let the chips fall where they fall, and we're going to play our tails off as a defensive team, and that's what this team is. They're a defensive, gritty team.
I try not to get too much into X's and O's, but I did notice that because you're playing a lot of kind of like a zone near the end of the fourth. What were you seeing that became very effective and got some turnovers that way? Kind of what were you seeing?
We wanted to throw something at them that they weren't ready for, and I'm glad that we waited till the second half to do that because it threw them off, and we got a couple turnovers out of it, and that's just what our game plan had to be. We had not a lot of practices because of the snow, and they did a pretty good job. When we introduced it in practice, and so we threw it in here at the game, and they did a really good job.
And, Coach, I don't know if we'll talk to each other before Monday's matchup, so we're also going to use this as kind of a real quick pregame. But give me a little bit of a preview against a very good O'Gorman team. That's going to be Monday.
Well, O'Gorman's the best team in the state. We're going to try and do the things that we can control, and we're going to try and get a tempo and flow going offensively. But defensively, we're going to try and give them some heck. And, we're going to be who we are. And, whatever the score ends up, the score ends up. But we just can't get frustrated out of that game. We have to be the Gazelles.
All right, thanks to Coach Matt Decker joining us in the post-game of Friday's victory over Sioux Falls Roosevelt. And, of course, the Gazelles have a very tough matchup ahead of them here tonight. The 9-0 O'Gorman Knights, number 2 team in Class AA. Let's go over some Yankton stats on the season. And overall as a team, they're shooting 32%, 27% from 3, 70% at the line, scoring 38.6 points per game. And points off of turnovers per game. They're getting 10.3. But they're only getting 13.3 points in the paint. Now, I say only because Macy Drotzman has been the workhorse down in the paint, but everyone else, a lot of three-point shots, and see if they start to feed Macy Drotzman the ball even more, if it is possible, here tonight. Averaging 21 rebounds per game, 8.4 assists, 4.9 steals per game, and 0.6 blocks per game. The lead scorer for the Gazelles, Claire Tereshinsky, and still wearing a walking boot around as a precaution. She is playing tonight, of course, but she rolled her ankle at Mitchell at the Corn Palace before the Christmas break. Or not Christmas break, before the long winter blizzard storm break. There's so many breaks now because of the weather, I get confused. And she's the lead scorer. And then lead rebounder on the team, Macy Drossman, 5.1. And the lead assist getter with 18 on the season is freshman Eden Wolfgram. Peyton Mosier has 7 steals. I just really want to point that out, coming off of the bench for the Gazelles. Lead steal getter for the Gazelles is Macy Drossman with 9. Macy Drossman also has 3 blocks on the season. Special thanks to a few of our sportscaster partners, including Floor Tech. Whether your home or floor is wet, call Floor Tech, 665-4839. And Northtown Automotive, your local Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC dealer. Visit northtownusa.com. And Yankton Thrive. Yes, there is a thriving business economy here in the Yankton area. Your one source and resource for all businesses, from retail to manufacturing, is Yankton Thrive. For more, go to yanktonsd.com. And the UPS Store, offering packing and shipping, plus printing services, mailboxes, and direct mail services, helping small businesses reach their goals in Yankton across from Walmart. We'll take a break, come back, and lead you ever so closer to tip-off. It is the Gazelles. It is the O'Gorman Knights here at the Summit Activity Center. It's Yankton Gazelles basketball on KYNT, KYNT TV.
If you want a job where your work matters, you belong at Avera. Here, we've invested in our workforce because every Avera team member drives our health ministry forward, making a difference in lives and communities every day. We offer competitive pay, great health insurance, and even career opportunities. We're putting people first, including you. Search for local job openings and apply at avera.org/careers.
Are you looking for a different career in the new year? Check out the job opportunities at Truxedo, a real truck company. We have openings for senior environmental health and safety specialist, weekday assembly positions, and a weekend material handler, shipping clerk, and maintenance technician. Applications can be found online at realtruck.com/careers. Truxedo in Yankton is hiring and offers great benefits. Make the beginning of 2024 a great one by joining the Truxedo team.
Have a craving for wings or delicious burgers or Pivo fries? Come sink your teeth into mouth-watering burgers and wings at Checkers Sports Bar and Grill. With a menu that's a flavor frenzy, there's something for every fan. A place to catch all of the sports action and enjoy $6 cheeseburgers and fries every Monday night. Grab your friends, bring your family, and head down to Checkers. Open every day of the week to satisfy you. Checkers Sports Bar and Grill on Walnut, just north of 4th Street in Yankton.
The family is getting in the vehicle, going to the Yankton game.
Everyone is decked out in Yankton red, but wait! Little Josh has on green. Oh no. Are we playing Pier? They'd better stop at JJ Benji's to right that wrong.
JJ Benji's is stocked with Yankton and Mount Marty fan gear in a variety of sizes and styles.
For Bucks, Gazelles, and Lancer fan gear,
you can count on JJ Benji's, 201 Pine Street, Yankton. They make you look good.
My name is Dr. Gibson, and teaching allows me to show my compassionate spirit. I instruct a lot of students that want to go into the medical fields. If I can teach them how to be compassionate and look out for others and even help each other, they'll be better in their careers. They will be better physical therapists, better doctors, better nurses.
Show your spirit at Mount Marty University and schedule a tour today at showyourspiritmmu.com.
Introducing the perfect match for your Yankton High School basketball nights. Ben's Brewing Downtown and KYNT-TV. Whether it's a game-winning free throw, thrilling three-pointer, or the biggest rivalry matchup, Ben's will amplify your spirit and bring the video streaming excitement to you. Gather your friends and family, tune into the action, and enjoy every moment with the area's biggest Yankton sports fans. Ben's Brewing Downtown is your courtside seat to buzzer-beating moments.
If KYN-TV is streaming it, it's on at Ben's Brewing Downtown.
Rodents want to make your home their home. Pesky invaders go in search of warm housing and food for the winter. An invasion of rodents can be costly and can contribute to disease and contamination of products. So trust the experts to keep them out. Olson Pest Technicians is family-owned with over 80 years of experience. Even the toughest infestations don't stand a chance. Olson Pest Technicians, putting pests to rest since 1966. Call 800-KIL-BUGS.
When you need to be sure, make it Sureco. For over 40 years, Sureco has been revolutionizing the tarping industry. From the original Sherlock side-to-side roll tarp to the 4500 series electric tarp to the ProTrap electric hoppers, Sureco has been exceeding the needs of farms and fleets across the U.S. and beyond. When only the best will do, give us a call at 1-800-474-8756 or find us online at Sureco.com. Make it Sureco.
And welcome back to the Hy-Vee pregame show, Yankton Gazelles basketball on KYNT and KYNT-TV. Let's jump into your key players of the game. That's brought to you by Missouri River Associates. Looking for insurance agents that have the knowledge to point you in the right direction? Contact Missouri River Associates in Yankton. For Yankton, Claire Tereshinsky and Eden Wolfgram, the senior and freshman. The point guard role will play a huge key for the Gazelles against a very quick O'Gorman team. On the season, Eden Wolfgram shooting 21% from the field, 24% from three, 88% at the line, 4.9 points per game, 2.8 rebounds per game, 18 assists. We mentioned that earlier, leading the team, and 6 steals. Claire Tereshinsky, 33% field goal shooting, 30% from three, 70% at the line, 14.6 points per game. And the Mount Marty commit averaging 2.3 rebounds per game, 13 assists overall in the season, 8 total steals as well. For O'Gorman, Molly Abdouche, a 5'8 senior. Abdouche was last year's co-AA player of the year, and she already reached her 1,000-point milestone earlier this season. One heck of a career for that senior. And Awang Okoye, a 6'2 senior. Okoye brings great height and skill to the O'Gorman team, especially down in the paint. But she can also threaten from the perimeter. Every player on this O'Gorman Knights team is multifaceted. She's one of them. She's committed to Southwest Minnesota State University. Another weapon for the O'Gorman backcourt is the 5'7 senior Lucy Moore. She will be relied upon as well, so especially if the Gazelles try their best to lock down Molly Abdouche, Lucy Moore will make them pay, or at least that's their plan. She's committed to Northern State University. All right, let's get into your vision of the game, a.k.a. your keys to the game, brought to you by Vision Real Estate, where their focus is always on you. All right, Yankton needs to play turnover-free basketball and not give points directly to O'Gorman. Easy as that, right? Yeah, it's going to be a tough challenge for the Gazelles tonight. But if they're going to do it, there's going to have to be an absolutely clean game. Very limited turnovers, and is capitalizing on any mistakes that O'Gorman makes on their side. Fans of the game tonight brought to you by Triple Time Rudy's. Whether you are traveling to a home or away game, be sure to fuel up at Triple Time Rudy's, located at 1606 Broadway Avenue. Good crowd on hand for Yankton, never surprises me. And O'Gorman has traveled fairly well down I-29 here to Yankton. So we may have a loud summit here tonight. That's always the hope here at Yankton High School. Officials of the game tonight are brought to you by the South Dakota Office of the Attorney General. They are the law on the floor. And tonight that is Darren Berg, Brian Jerry, and Matt Heeb. And so that is your officials of the game. I want to thank a few of our sportscaster partners, including Graham Tire. If you notice issues with your vehicle, don't hesitate to call the service experts at Graham Tire, because they do more than sell tires. That's Graham Tire of Yankton, your auto service and tire store next door. And One Office Solution, the one source for all your office products, including copiers, furniture, and office supplies. One Office Solution located next to Pizza Ranch on Broadway in Yankton. And Midwest Insurance Agency. See Travis and Whitney Devine at Midwest Insurance for your farm, home, and auto insurance needs. Call today to set up an appointment. And Aztec. Aztec of Yankton was founded on innovation and a passion to help their customers. Right now, they are offering a healthy sign-on bonus with great wages and benefits. Build a career with a group that's built to connect from rock to road. Click careers at AztecIndustries.com. Back in 1 minute. This is the Hy-Vee pregame show. Yankton Gazelles basketball on KYNT and KYNTV.
So I switched my insurance to State Farm, and get this. I talked to an actual State Farm agent who lives in my actual town. And get this. My actual agent in my actual town gave me actual help with the coverage I needed. And get this. My actual agent in my actual town who gave me actual help actually knows my name. And get this. They actually say it's called service.
Call State Farm agent Rhonda Westland at 665-4411.
FM 1021 and AM 1450 KYNT Yankton.
A new year usually brings out the best of intentions in people to get back in shape. Exercising and eating right are just the start of getting healthy. This is Dr. Mackenzie Erlinson at First Chiropractic Centers. Our doctors are trained to recommend therapeutic and rehabilitative exercise, as well as provide nutritional, dietary, and lifestyle counseling, all of which are important components in your overall health and wellness. Start your year off right with a call to First Chiropractic Centers, making life better, one adjustment at a time. Visit us at firstchiropracticcenter.com.
Larry's is more than heating and cooling. This is Miles. Let's start with fireplaces. Our showroom in Yankton is the largest and has many different styles of gas fireplaces. Next is duct cleaning. You'll be amazed at how much dust and dirt we pull out of your ducts. That leads into indoor air quality. With high-tech UV lighting, your indoor air will be the cleanest it can be. Or with a humidifier, we can control your entire home's humidity. While we're the best around for heating and cooling, we're pretty great at some other things too. Larry's Heating and Cooling, Yankton and Vermilion.
And welcome back to the Hy-Vee pregame show, and just great timing on my part. I apologize, but we're about to step aside for the national anthem. This is Yankton Gazelles basketball on KYNT, KYNTV.
Wellness should feel good and taste good. That's why Alani Nu offers a range of delicious energy drinks to support your goals while bringing bright, bold flavors to your daily routine. Whether you want to hit your last rep, beat the competition, or simply balance your hormones, do it all with an Alani Nu energy drink in hand, promising to increase physical performance and boost focus with just 10 calories and no sugar or gluten. Alani Nu energy drinks are a healthy way to fuel your fun. Stock up today.
I'm Colby Cookta, one of your Yankton Edward Jones financial advisors. We're all about financial investments, but we also value the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why I'm a proud sponsor of the Yankton Bucks and Gazelles on KYNT. Call 605-665-4567 or visit edwardjones.com for all your investment needs. I'm Colby Cookta, financial advisor Edward Jones Yankton, member SIPC.
Maybe you're months past due for a dental cleaning and checkup, or have had a nagging toothache for weeks but haven't made an appointment. If you're putting off going to the dentist because you don't have dental insurance and are worried about costs, worry no more. Elwood Family Dental Care has a solution for you. Sign up for the new Dental Savings Program and enjoy discounts on dental services including cleanings, x-rays, fillings, crowns, and TMJ pain. Take the first step towards better oral health by contacting Elwood Family Dental Care and enrolling in the Dental Savings Program.
Your side is trying to drive is Hempy and she gets the layup with a foul.
The Interstate Series presented by First Interstate Bank returns to Vermillion. The South Dakota Coyote women's basketball team takes on South Dakota State Saturday, February 3rd at 6 p.m. in the Sanford Coyote Sports Center. Be there for the next chapter of the state's biggest rivalry. Tickets are available now at goyotes.com. We are South Dakota.
Hey Yankton, are you looking to start the new year off with a bang? Well, we have that bang for you. Hydro Maintenance. We are currently hiring for maintenance mechanics and PLC technicians. No day is like the next at Hydro Maintenance. We offer day one benefits, monthly profit sharing, and a variety of shifts. Contact me, Evie, today at jobs.hydro.com. Search Yankton. That's jobs.hydro.com. Search Yankton, where we are aluminum.
And welcome back to the Summit Activity Center and Yankton Gazelles basketball on KYNT and KYNT-TV. I'm Bryce Ladwig. We have your starting lineups here, and that is brought to you by First Chiropractic Centers, making life better one adjustment at a time. We'll start with the O'Gorman Knights. Starting at guard, number 11, 5'7" senior Lucy Moore. And number 15 at guard, 5'8" senior Molly Abdouche. And number 35'10", sophomore at the wing, Sydney Terveen. And number 31, 5'10", junior at forward, Julia Eggert. And at center, number 35, 6'2", senior, Aweng Okoye. O'Gorman Knights coached by Kent Kolsrud. Now for your Yankton Gazelles. Number 3 at guard, 5'5" freshman Eden Wolfgram. Number 10 at guard, 5'6" senior Claire Terashinsky. Number 11 at the wing, 5'6" senior Bailey LaCroix. At forward, number 20, 5'11" senior Cameron Koletsky. And at center, number 23, 5'10" senior Macy Drotzman. Gazelles coached by head coach Matt Decker, assisted by Kelly Hyder, Jill Muth, and Blake Savvy. Gazelles in their home whites, red numbers, black outline. They'll be moving left to right on your screen or listening device. And the O'Gorman Knights are in their road blues with white numbers and gold trim. Your tip-off brought to you by Lewis and Clark Ford. Lewis and Clark Ford is a proud sponsor of Yankton Athletics. Visit them at 4th and Capitol in Yankton or at lewisandclarkford.com. And meeting at half court is Julia Eggert with Macy Drotzman. Gazelles basketball is in the air, and it is won by O'Gorman. With it up top, O'Gorman, Terveen, over to Lucy Moore. Dribbling with her left, kicks it into the corner. Up 4-3 for Abdouche is no good. Ball is loose and out of play. It's Gazelles basketball. It'll be Wolfgram getting the inbound. She's getting double-teamed right away. A full court press. Gives it out to Terashinsky. She has to dribble around some pressure. And just tosses it. It's intercepted by Abdouche at midcourt. Dribbles with her left. Drives in. Up off the glass. And stuffed by the rim. Second chance is up. And it is good. That's Julia Eggert. Her first basket of the game. And O'Gorman's on the board. 2-0 lead over the Gazelles. 7:23 to go in the first. Wolfgram fighting through traffic. Dribbles all the way coast to coast and has her shot in the paint blocked away. And now going the other way. Abdouche to Moore. Off the glass. It's good. Lucy Moore. Gazelles lead 4-0. 7:07 to go in the first. Pass inbounded to Eden Wolfgram. Over to Terashinsky on the right side. Sends it forward. Drotzman Back out to Tereshinski, 4-3, right wing. Back iron, no, and rebounded by Drotzman. Fresh shot clock for the Gazelles. Ball moved left to Eden Wolfgram. Wolfgram now. Back to Tereshinski, thought about another three. Gives it off to LaCroix, back over to Wolfgram, left side. Hesitates her dribble. Bounce pass, high post, Drotzman. Back out to LaCroix, steps to her right. Trying to find a lane, now backs off into the corner. Pass down low to Koletsky, back to the basket, up with it with her right, and some contact, nothing called. Ball goes out of play. Knocked out of play by the Knights. It is Gazelles basketball. It'll be Bailey LaCroix to inbound behind her own glass. Does so to Koletsky, now the corner to Tereshinski. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Dribbles between a couple defenders, sends it up with her right, and just short. And now Okoye sends it forward to Lucy Moore. Moore now pumps the brakes. Out to Abdouche, 4-3. And back iron, rebounded by Okoye. Okoye out to Moore. Moore, 18-foot jumper, gets it to go. Moore has 4. Rhyme not intended. And the O'Gorman Knights lead the Gazelles 6-0, 5:54 to go in the first. In transition, LaCroix. Pass taken away by O'Gorman. It was actually Sydney Terveen who was falling out of bounds and threw the ball back at Cameron Koletsky's knees, went out of bounds, so it's O'Gorman basketball. Abdouche dribbles up top, guarded by Wolfgram. With her right, drives off the glass, it's good. Abdouche on the board, now Wolfgram getting trapped in that full court press. Tereshinski sends it forward. That ball almost taken away by Abdouche and knocked out of play. Remains Gazelles basketball. LaCroix inbounds to Wolfgram. It's 8-0 lead for O'Gorman. 5:22 to go in the first. Now to LaCroix, left side. Her pass to her left, taken away by Terveen. Now over to Eggert. Eggert can't make the layup. And now is LaCroix with the rebound, but she's getting trapped. Now to Tereshinski. Back over to LaCroix. Bounce pass forward to Drotzman. Back to LaCroix. High post. Down low. Koletsky. Nice play by the Gazelles. Great passing from Yankton all the way down the floor. They're on the board. And trying to answer is O'Gorman. Shot goes up for Terveen. No good. Lucy Moore with the rebound. Now Molly Abdouche. Over to her right side. To Eggert. Now Okoye. Okoye back to Abdouche. Hard pass over to Terveen. Now Okoye. About 15 feet out on the perimeter. Up with it, Terveen, 4-3. No, Lucy Moore, tough rebound. She's all over the place. She puts up a 3 in the corner and hits the bottom of the net. No, Tereshinski with the defensive rebound for the Gazelles. Brings it down the floor across the big red Y over to LaCroix. LaCroix, short corner to Drotzman. She's mugged over there by Okoye. To LaCroix, her pass taken away by Terveen. Terveen, bounce pass forward to Abdouche. A little behind her, has to recover, up with it. A little too hard, and now it's Terveen trying to put it up. She can't get it. Ball knocked out of play, and it is Yankton basketball. Peyton Mosier comes in for Bailey LaCroix. Peyton Mosier, a 5'6" senior. And we have a timeout on the floor. Timeouts are brought to you by Hedro, one of Yankton's biggest and best employers. When it's time for a break, maybe a new career direction, visit jobs.hedro.com. I want to keep it right here and thank a few of our sportscaster partners. That includes Explorers Credit Union. Wherever you want your financial journey to take you, Explorers Credit Union is here to help with the vision of financial empowerment for everyone. Discover the difference at explorerscu.com. And Kaiser Heating and Cooling. When it comes to heating and cooling, be the wiser and go with Kaiser. That's Kaiser Heating and Cooling of Yankton. And Elwood Family Dental Care, where they take care of the entire family and are always welcoming new patients. And finally, America's Best Realty. Tired of renting or apartment living? Ready to upgrade or own your own home? Call America's Best Realty at 260-1600 and unlock the American dream. 3:49 to go in the first. O'Gorman leads Yankton 8-2. Eden Wolfgram with the ball for the Gazelles. Trying to fight this full court press so far the entire duration of the game. Drotzman forward to Mosier, short corner jumper. Moser takes a couple bounces off the rim, can't get it. Now Lucy Moore hustles down, dribbling with her left in front of the Yankton bench to Abdouche. Moving three-pointer, back iron, ball rebounded by Moser. Moser up to Wolfgram now. She'll fight up the floor. Surrounded by three different defenders. Sends it forward to Tereshinski. High post jumper. Takes two bounces. Can't get it. And now Okoye. Gives it off to Lucy Moore. Hustling down the floor. Now into number 10, 5'6" senior Hayden Peterson, who's into the ball game. Lucy Moore checks out. Checking in for her is 5'8" freshman Ruby Moore. Ball inbounded to Okoye. Hand off to Moore. Pass down low to 5'9" senior Claire Benson, and she's fouled. Or wait, do we have a... Oh, I think we have a travel actually called. I apologize. So no foul. And it is Eden Wolfgram with the basketball. To Moser, steps through, puts up a jumper, misses it short. Okoye with the rebound. Sometimes the plays happen right under me here in this media nest, and I can't get the best view. Abdouche sends it forward. Up off the glass, it's good for Claire Benson. O'Gorman leads Yankton 10-2. 2:30 to go in the first. Macy Drotzman to Moser. Yankton in transition here, and Moser will draw a foul. Ruby Moore will pick up her first, team first. No, they're actually going to get saying Claire Benson on the foul. Wolfgram puts up a three, and you can count it. Eden Wolfgram. A deep three, put a little flare under that one, gets it to fall. Cuts the lead in half. O'Gorman 10-5 lead over Yankton. Okoye now puts it off the glass. It's good. Cutting to the basket. Gazelles in transition is Tereshinski, splitting the difference, driving up with her left. Contact, ball knocked out of play by O'Gorman, remains Yankton basketball. And now Tereshinski gets the inbound. Thought about a contested jumper. It's going to be Wolfgram setting up another three and rattles around, can't get it. Macy Drotzman, offensive rebound off the glass, too hard. And now hustling it down is Hayden Peterson. Wolfgram follows her the length of the floor. Her pass to Abdouche for three. Back iron, no. Once those start falling, that's going to be a problem. She's had some good looks at the basket so far in this game. Remains O'Gorman basketball. And freshman Jocelyn Elwood at 5'6" will be coming in for Claire Tereshinski. Inbound now to Eggert. The ball taken away by Peyton Moser. It's Elwood trying to fight the screen. Gives it out to Wolfgram. Two freshmen trying to work their way up the floor. Against perhaps the best trap game in all of AA, and almost showed there. Wolfgram able to fight through two defenders. Drives in. And we have a jump ball between her and Benson, and possession arrow favors the Knights. Sydney Terveen coming in for Benson. On the floor right now for the Gazelles is Koletsky, Moser, Wolfgram, Elwood, and Drotzman. Abdouche, Eggert, Terveen, Peterson, and Ruby Moore on the floor for the Knights. Abdouche, long jumper up high, rattles in and out. It was another good look. And they're going to say ball remains O'Gorman basketball into Ruby Moore. Abdouche over to the right side is Peterson, dribbling with her left. To Abdouche for three. Front rim, no. I've said it once, I've said it three times now. Once those start to fall, that's going to be a problem. She has some really good looks at the basket so far in this game. She's had time to set, and she's one of the best shooters in all of AA. Ball knocked out of play on Yankton's transition. Wolfgram gets the inbound now. Fighting the press. Forward to Drotzman. Short corner jumper blocked away. Now into the hands of Peyton Peterson. Forward to Abdouche. Abdouche lays it in. In transition, O'Gorman leads Yankton 14-5. That pass from Eden Wolfgram almost taken away. Yankton's gotten some lucky breaks here. Now Elwood forward. That one is taken away by O'Gorman at the buzzer. Up 4-3. Sending it as Peyton Peterson can't get it to go after the first. It is O'Gorman 14 and Yankton 5. That is on your Edward Jones Financial Advisor Colby Cookta scoreboard. To win in sports, you have to adapt your strategy as the game changes. The same is true of investments. Contact Colby Cookta, your Edward Jones Financial Advisor. Edward Jones, member SIPC. Time for a quarter break, brought to you by Alani New Energy Drinks. Wellness should feel good and taste good, which is why Alani New Energy Drinks should be a part of your daily routine. Increase physical performance and boost focus. With just 10 calories, no sugar or gluten, Alani New Energy Drinks are a healthy way to fuel your fun. Back in 30 seconds, Yankton Gazelles basketball, KYNT, KYNTV.
Medicare coverage is not a one-size-fits-all coverage. Do you like to travel? Are you wanting to spend your winters down south? Or just spend some time with your grandkids? Make sure you choose a plan that fits your needs and will travel with you. Visit Julie at Missouri River Associates to review your upcoming Medicare or your current needs. That's Julie at Missouri River Associates, 665-6885.
We begin the second quarter here. Gazelles trailing 14-5, 7:50 to go in, well, just 10 seconds in, I should say, into the second period. Claire Tereshinski up top, dribbling with her left into the paint. Jumper missed off to the right side. Nice offensive rebound from Cameron Koletsky. She's in the corner, but her pass to Eden Wolfgram in the perimeter, taken away by Molly Abdouche. Abdouche versus Tereshinski at the rim. It's good for Abdouche. She has 6 tonight. 14-5 lead for O'Gorman. Emma Herbold into the game for the Gazelles. Drives in her bounce pass to Koletsky in the paint off of an O'Gorman leg and out of play. Emma Herbold, 5'7" senior for the Gazelles. In for Macy Drotzman. On the floor right now for Yankton, it's LaCroix, Koletsky, Herbold, Tereshinski, and Wolfgram. Wolfgram up top with it. On the right wing. Back to Tereshinski up top in the straightaway. Crossover. Dribbles into the paint. Nice pass down low to Cameron Koletsky, but it's poked away by O'Gorman. Remains Gazelles basketball. LaCroix to inbound behind her own glass. DeSoto Wolfgram, hand up to Tereshinski. Three-pointer blocked away, and Okoye has her hands on it. Now to Molly Abdouche. Abdouche to Lucy Moore. Moore drives in, up off the glass. It's good. She has 6 points. And the Gorman Knights lead Yankton 18-5, 6:33 to go in the first half. Eden Wolfgram doing her best to fight through traffic here. And Lucy Moore takes that one away. And a foul going on Yankton. Herbold picks up the foul, her first, and team first of the quarter. And now it's Abdouche walking the ball up the floor. Terveen, Moore, Abdouche, Eggert, and Okoye on the floor. Eggert drives up off the glass. It's good. Found a crease she liked and exploited it. She has 4 points. Tereshinski and Wolfgram. The never-ending battle trying to get the ball out the floor against this full-court press. Wolfgram right wing for Yankton. Kicks it to the corner. LaCroix 4-3. Missed it long. Rebounded by Koletsky. Koletsky's pass out to the perimeter is taken away by Terveen. Moves it forward to Abdouche and lays it in. Abdouche with 8 points tonight. And now Gorman leads Yankton 22-5. 5:30 to go in the second period. Tereshinski over to Wolfgram. Wolfgram behind the back. Nice fancy dribbling there. Gets rid of both her defenders. Drives into the paint. Bounce pass down low to Koletsky. Koletsky and one opportunity. She's fouled and finished at the rim. She has 4. Can make it 5 if she can hit this free throw. And O'Gorman seems to run their basketball substitutions kind of like hockey, almost full line changes. And as Koletsky misses her free throw. But it's rebounded by Yankton, and now Wolfgram has it up top. Now to Tereshinski. To LaCroix. Corner to Wolfgram. Wolfgram driving the end line. Behind the back. Kicks it back in the corner. LaCroix 4-3. You can count it. Bailey LaCroix drains one in the corner. Assist from Eden Wolfgram. Ruby Moore. Her pass sent out of play. A little bit of life on the Yankton sideline. Macy Drossman checks in for the Gazelles for Cameron Koletsky. It's Tereshinski, Wolfgram, Herbolt, Drotzman, and LaCroix on the floor for the Gazelles. It's Ruby Moore, Peyton Peterson, Lucy Moore, Okoye, and Benson on the floor for the O'Gorman Knights. Emma Herbolt has it, drives in, up off her right, and fouled. Emma Herbolt going to the line for 2. Owenga Okoye picks up her first and team second of the quarter. Herbolt sends up her first free throw. It's good. Second free throw up, back iron no. Rebounded by Yankton. Now it's Wolfgram right wing, dribbling with her left. To Tereshinski, 4-3, left side, front rim no. Rebounded by Yankton. Wolfgram at the free throw line. To LaCroix. And pass down low to a Drotzman. Goes awry off of Drotzman's hands, I believe. It's out of play. It's a O'Gorman basketball. Lucy Moore. Hand off to Ruby Moore. And now it's to Peterson. Peterson splits her couple defenders up with her left off the glass. It's good. Her first basket here tonight. O'Gorman leads 24-11, 3:53 to go in the first half. Wolfgram fighting the press. Over to Tereshinski. Forward to Macy Drotzman. Looks forward for a passing partner. Said we'll put it on the floor. LaCroix getting trapped in the corner. Goes out to Drotzman. Overhead pass to Wolfgram. Thought about 3. Nice crossover from Eden Wolfgram, but it's taken away by Ruby Moore. And Ruby lays it in for O'Gorman. $26-11 the score. Herbolt has it. Herbolt, the paint, up with it, and a charge is called on Emma Herbolt. It'll be her second foul and team second of the quarter. All right, so another line change, so to speak, for O'Gorman. It's Abdouche, Terveen, Peterson, Eggert, and Ruby Moore. Abdouche drives in and knocks over Emma Herbolt in the process, puts it in the bottom of the net. It's good. 10 points for Abdouche tonight, and almost another steal as Claire Tereshinski can't recover it. And so O'Gorman basketball kind of acts as a turnover. Now Terveen to inbound. Does so to Abdouche. Abdouche crossover. Drives the paint, puts it up, gets her own rebound, sends it out to Ruby Moore. 4-3, no. And Eden Wolfgram has her hands on it. Gives up to Peyton Mosier, and nice hustle from the Gazelles. And Peyton Mosier on the floor. Timeout taken by Yankton. We'll step aside as well. Timeouts brought to you by Hedro, one of Yankton's biggest and best employers. When it's time for a new job, maybe a new career direction, visit jobs.hedro.com. Back in 30 seconds, Yankton Gazelles basketball, KYNT, KYNT-TV.
Attention homeowners, if you've been on the fence about selling, I'd love the opportunity to sit and visit with you. With low inventory, now would be a good time to call me, Deb Speck at Vision Real Estate. I'll provide you with a free market analysis and a no-pressure approach. Call me at 605-664-5555 to find out if now is the right time to make a move.
And welcome back to Gazelles basketball. 2:42 to go in the first half. Gorman leads Yankton 28-11. On the floor for Yankton, it's Wolfgram, Mosier, Tereshinski, Drotzman, and Herbold. Wolfgram brings the ball up the floor. Off to the right side, hands it up to Tereshinski. Corner, Wolfgram 4-3. You can count it. Her second three-pointer of the game, Eden Wolfgram. And we have a travel going on Peyton Peterson. Now it's Yankton basketball. Inbound to Eden Wolfgram. Fighting the press out to Tereshinski. Sends it forward to Herbold. Herbold to Mosier. It's taken away by Eggert. Eggert driving. Back to the basket. Lose control of it. Last touch by O'Gorman. It's Yankton basketball. Cameron Koletsky coming in for Emma Herbold. Now it's Wolfgram over to Tereshinski. Forward to Mosier. Mosier to Drotzman. Hard pass to Koletsky. Really hard pass. I think I saw some smoke on that ball. And it goes through her hands and out of play. Gorman basketball. Abdush bringing the ball down the floor. To Ruby Moore. Now to Terveen. Down to Okoye. Okoye off the glass and call for a travel. Gazelles basketball. Wolfgram fighting up the floor. Forward to Drotzman on the right wing. Back to Wolfgram. Now Tereshinski up top. Back to Wolfgram. Tereshinski in the straightaway. Back to Wolfgram. Couple handoffs back and forth. Tereshinski now dribbles with her left on the left wing. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Cameron Koletsky. Now Wolfgram. Back Tereshinski. 4-3 left side. Front rim no to the hands of Eden Wolfgram. Puts up a runner. That one's blocked away from behind by Abdush. And now it's Terveen. Tossing up the floor. Up off the glass. Can't get it. Okoye almost able to tip it to the Gorman Knights. Gorman has had so many good looks at the basket here tonight. Now Eden Wolfgram hands it back off to Tereshinski. 45 seconds left in the first half. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Wolfgram. To left to Koletsky. Now Tereshinski drives in. Ball almost taken away. Terveen went down, got the ball, went through her legs in the process. Remains Gazelles basketball behind their own glass. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Into Tereshinski, 5 seconds. Wolfgram. And we'll have a shot clock violation going on the Gazelles. It's a Gorman basketball. No shot clock needed. 25.1 seconds to go in the first half. And now Abdush brings the ball to the floor. To Ruby Moore. Now Okoye. To Terveen down low. Ruby Moore up with it, and a floater finds the bottom of the net. It's good. Eden Wolfgram, 2 seconds. Sends it up at the buzzer, well short after the first. It's a Gorman leading 30-14. It's time for your Avera halftime show. Avera moving health forward. That score is brought to you on your Edward Jones financial advisor, Colby Cookta scoreboard. To win in sports, you have to adapt your strategy as the game changes. The same is true of investments. Colby Cookta, your Edward Jones financial advisor, can review your game plan. Call 605-665-4567 today. Edward Jones, member SIPC. We'll be back with your Avera halftime show after this break. Yankton Gazelles basketball, KYNT and KYNT TV.
Owning your own home or business is more than walls, floors, and a roof. It's what's inside that matters most. Protect your assets, your cherished keepsakes, and your family with a home security system professionally installed by Yankton Computer and Network Services. They have the devices and expert technicians to help you protect what matters most. Call Yankton Computer and Network Services 664-2222 or stop at 1901 Broadway.
Traveling to Yankton for business or pleasure? Then book your stay at Yankton's two best hotels, the Fairfield Inn and Suites and Holiday Inn Express. Both are conveniently located to everything in Yankton. Both offer complimentary hot breakfasts and meeting rooms for business travelers. And if you want a great rate and still be able to change your reservation without a hassle, call either hotel direct. The Fairfield and Holiday Inn Express, two great hotel choices when visiting or arranging rooms for guests to Yankton.
Get it cleaned with Buell's.
Dress shirts, suits, dresses, coats. At Buell's, they specialize in dry cleaning and pressing. You can pick it up or even have it delivered.
Got a tough stain you're worried about getting out? Leave it to Buell's. They're experts in getting out those nasty stains.
Do you wash your own comforter? If you really want it clean, let Buell's do it. Their large-size washers are perfect for comforters.
If you need it clean, take it to Buell's. 444 West 3rd, Yankton.
Boston Shoes to Boots is proud to support Yankton High School athletics. Boston Shoes to Boots is your headquarters for quality and comfortable shoes for the whole family. From athletics and work boots to sandals and dress, we have you covered by our popular brands like Brooks, New Balance, Birkenstock, Red Wing, Keen, and so many more. Shop our location downtown at 313 Cedar Street or visit us online at bostonshoestoboots.com. Boston Shoes to Boots, your footwear expert since 1915.
Yankton is continuing to thrive. I'm Nancy Winandy from Yankton Thrive. I am thrilled to announce we received a $1.26 million ARPA grant from South Dakota Housing to support infrastructure for the new 126 apartment units being built along Whiting Drive. The YES campaign focuses on workforce and housing, and this development meets the campaign mission to create additional housing options in Yankton. To know all things Yankton, go to Thrive's website, yanktonsd.com.
Old Man Winter is here, and you don't want your car left out in the cold because of a broken garage door. Routine service of your doors and openers could prevent some future problems, but unpredictable problems could put your door out of commission. When unforeseen problems arise, the professionals at Upper Midwest Garage Door are prepared to get your door going again. Call today for routine service or when a problem arises. Find more at uppermidwestgaragedoor.com, your authorized Clopay dealer.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Don't gamble. Insure with MTRC Smith Insurance in Yankton, your independent agent for home, business, auto, life, and bonds. MTRCSmithInsurance.com.
As times change, technology changes. Don't be left behind by your contact lenses. Vision Care Associates now offers infused multifocal contact lenses, specialized lenses that can provide you with clear vision at multiple distances without switching between glasses and contacts. Don't let glasses slow you down any longer. Call us today to schedule an appointment to try infused multifocal contact lenses.
Vision Care Associates, where the health of your eyes comes first.
And welcome back to the Summit Activity Center and the Avera Halftime Show. Avera moving health forward. I'm in the Fairfield Inn and Suites broadcast booth. Hot breakfast, large family rooms, and a great location can be found at Fairfield Inn and Suites in Yankton at 2607 Broadway Avenue or by calling 605-653-2250.
It's that time of year again, and Yankton Rexall recommends that you protect.
All right, sorry about that. And let's jump into your out-of-town scoreboard brought to you by Upper Midwest Garage Door, specialized in the sales, installation, and service of residential and commercial garage doors and openers throughout eastern South Dakota. Upper Midwest Garage Doors, your local authorized Clopay dealer. All right. And other AA scores tonight. Are you ready? Here we go. No one, because this is a rescheduled game. I really should have thought of that before I opened up all the scores here. And they rescheduled the game, but a preview for tomorrow. Aberdeen Central will be taking on Pierre. Huron will be taking on Watertown. Sioux Falls Roosevelt and Jefferson will match up. Sioux Falls Lincoln and Washington. And St. Thomas More and Spearfish. And Sturgis and Hill City. And your first half stats recap brought to you by Mayer Signs. If it's time to review the look of your business's signage, let Mayer Signs help. They offer all types of signs, including lit, non-lit, digital, and much more. Contact Mayer Signs today on 4th and Broadway in Yankton. We'll start with the O'Gorman Knights. Peyton Peterson has 2 points. Lucy Moore with 6. Molly Abdouche with 10. And Ruby Moore with 4. Julia Eggert with 4. And Owang Okoye with 2. For the Yankton Gazelles, Eden Wolfgram has 6. Bailey LaCroix with 3. Cameron Koletsky with 4. And Emma Herbold with 1. And your Vision to Victory brought to you by Vision Care Associates, where the health of your eyes comes first. Located at 2701 Fox Run Parkway in Yankton. And for the Gazelles, it is going to be a continue fighting that press and just try your best to limit turnovers. It's easier said than done against, I'm going to go ahead and say, the best defense in South Dakota high school girls basketball. Top down. Very aggressive, very skilled in transition. But if Yankton can net 0 turnovers in the second half and convert offensively, that'll be their Vision to Victory. We'll step aside here on the Avera Halftime Show. Come back with your second half action. This is Yankton Gazelles basketball on KYNT, KYNT-TV.
It's that time of year again, and Yankton Rexall recommends that you protect yourself from the flu bug by getting the flu shot from their pharmacy. Stop by anytime Monday through Friday and receive your seasonal flu shot. No prescription or appointment necessary. They will even bill Medicare or insurance for those eligible. Stop in and get protected from the flu bug this season. Celebrating 100 years, your hometown pharmacy since 1923. Yankton Rexall.
Ground beef is only $2.99 a pound at Hy-Vee. That's not a sale price. That's the price with the Hy-Vee Perks membership. And $2.99 a pound is not just the price today or this week, it's the Perks price every day. With the Hy-Vee Perks membership, you can save on hundreds of products store-wide every time you shop and count on Perks prices to stay the same. So if you want to pay less for ground beef every day, sign up for Hy-Vee Perks. It's free and easy. Some restrictions apply.
The cold winter weather has finally arrived, and if your furnace is not able to keep your home warm this season, it's time to call Kaiser Heating and Cooling. We've been serving the Yankton area for over 76 years, and our experienced technicians can service your existing system or install a new one to fit your needs. Don't wait until your furnace fails in the middle of the night or while you're out of town. Call today to ask about our current deals and promotions. Be the wiser and go with Kaiser. Call Kaiser Heating and Cooling today.
You may have heard us say when you're shopping online, check things out before checkout. 1 in 4 people who reported losing money to fraud since 2021 said it started on social media. If you follow your favorite businesses on social media to get updates about upcoming events and promotions, you're not the only one. Scammers are watching too, and they may hijack legit businesses' giveaways and promotions to try to get your personal and financial information. Contact the South Dakota Attorney General's Office of Consumer Protection at 800-300-1986.
The other day, a guy came into the UPS store to pick up some blueprints we had printed for him. While we were finishing up the order, he asked about business cards as he was about out of his current supply. Hi, this is Doug at the UPS store in Yankton and Vermilion. We all have various printing needs, and the UPS store is here to help. Stop into our locations in Yankton or Vermilion and ask about our current print specials. Oh, the gentleman from earlier? We had new business cards ready for him the very next business day.
Is it the competition that keeps bringing you back? The long-standing rivalries? Or is it seeing friends again and cheering on your favorite team? At First Dakota, we're here for it all. We appreciate the fans, the players, the coaches and officials, the concessions crew. The shared community experience is part of what makes life here great, and we're here for it. See you at the game. First Dakota National Bank, member FDIC.
And welcome back to Gazelles basketball here on KYNT and KYNT-TV. We join action here to begin the third period. Gazelles moving right to left on your screen or listening device. O'Gorman left to right. O'Gorman just knocks it out of play. It's Gazelles basketball. It's Tereshinski, Drotzman, Wolfgram, LaCroix, and Koletsky on the floor. For Gorman, it is Lucia Moore, Eggert, Terveen Okoye, and Abdouche. Up top, Tereshinski drives, free throw line to LaCroix, short corner, Drotzman up with the jumper, airball missed it long. Lucy Moore with the rebound. Moore sends up a three, top of the key, missed off two of the right. Tereshinski with the rebound. Lucy Moore going to Northern State University in Aberdeen, or committed rather. And it's Wolfgram. Over to the right side, Tereshinski. Drives in, short corner, jumper, missed it short. Now Moore hustling down the floor. Corner. Terveen, 4-3, it's good. Terveen on the board for the first time in this game. It's O'Gorman leading 33-14. And now Wolfgram. Gives it to Tereshinski. They cross the midline. Up top, LaCroix. Now Wolfgram thought about a three. Over to the left side, Tereshinski. Dribbling with her left. Pass out to Drotzman in the short corner. High post jumper, Koletsky, in and out, no. And now it's Eggert with the defensive rebound. Forward to Abdouche. Two of the corner. Terveen for another three, and it's good. Back-to-back threes for Terveen in that same exact spot on the court. 36-14 the score. With O'Gorman on top, Tereshinski and Wolfgram going back and forth, fighting up the floor. And they have a 10-second violation. So O'Gorman really putting the clamps down on the Gazelles. Peyton Mosier coming in for Claire Tereshinski. And inbound now to Abdouche. Lucy Moore left side. Thought about a three, instead gives it up to Eggert. This team is very unselfish with their shot selections. Terveen draws a foul. They're going to get Peyton Mosier. That had to hurt. They're in the low block, stood and tried to take a charge. Sent to the floor hard. Instead, being rewarded, she is given a foul. That's her first and team first of the quarter. Pass faded into Okoye. Down low, Abdouche, corner. And now 4-3 is Peyton Peterson in the ball game. Can't get it. Abdouche for three, front rim, no. Rebounded by Peyton Mosier. Mosier now over to Drotzman, gives it up to Wolfgram, fighting up the floor, and will draw a foul. So Lucy Moore picks up her second and team first. Claire Tereshinski. Over to Wolfgram. Right side. Drotzman, low block, goes around to Coy, and ball instead blocked away by Benson on the other side of the paint. Now it's Lucy Moore. Up top to Abduce, drives in. Back out to Moore, but travels first. It's Gazelles basketball. (36-14). 4:40 to go in the third. Tereshinski and Wolfgram, the same song, trying to work their way up the floor against this rugged defense from O'Gorman. Tereshinski does so, double team from her Abduce and Moore. Pass to the corner, knocked out of play. In the first quarter, we saw it, the Gazelles were able to take advantage of that full court press and find openings in transition down the floor. But those have been getting jumped more frequently, and those kind of shut down now too. Peyton Mosier with the basketball up to Tereshinski. Hesitates, doesn't unleash a three, crossover. Now kind of a contested three off the rim. No, Eden Wolfgram offensive rebound. Down low to Koletsky. Up top to Tereshinski. Ball almost taken away by Eggert. And Peyton Mosier goes after it on the sideline and goes out of play. O'Gorman basketball. Ruby Moore into the ball game, drives in, up with it, and she draws a foul. It's a shooting foul. That one's going to go on Peyton Mosier. Mosier's second and team second of the quarter. So Ruby Moore shooting two. First is up and good. And second one up, and that one hits the front rim. Can't get it to fall. It is O'Gorman basketball. And Peyton Peterson actually commits a foul in the process. Her first and team second. Eden Wolfgram gets the inbound. Fighting Ruby Moore up the floor. Now to Koletsky. Down low, her pass taken away by O'Gorman. Knocked out of play. It's Yankton Gazelle basketball. All four corners stacked with Gazelles. The inbound. To Tereshinski. To the corner to Wolfgram, and off of the hands of Wolfgram, or Mosier rather. O'Gorman basketball. 3:47 to go in the third. O'Gorman leads Yankton 37-14. Now Ruby Moore to Terveen. Back out to Moore. Terveen now to Peterson. Peterson drives, can't get it to go. Rebound. Ruby Moore up with the jumper. In and out, no. And another chance down low, this time for Eggert. She goes up for a shot. She's fouled. She's going to line for two. First shot out for Eggert is no good. And then you say Peyton Mosier. That's her third and team at third. Substitutions on the floor right now for Yankton: Emma Herbold, Macy Drossman, Claire Tereshinski, Billy LaCroix, and Eden Wolfgram. Eggert misses both. And we have another foul. Actually, I think it was a jump ball. Now Wolfgram gets the inbound to Tereshinski. Fighting up the floor, Herbold. To LaCroix, now to Tereshinski. Ball almost poked away by Peterson. Tereshinski over to Drotzman. Back over to Wolfgram. Wolfgram, Tereshinski. 4-3 in the corner, no good. Ball knocked out of play. Last touch by the Knights. It's Gazelles basketball. Billy LaCroix will inbound. Gazelles again will stack personnel in all four corners of the paint. Inbound to Wolfgram up top in the straightaway. Now Tereshinski top of the key. Over to the right arc. Over to LaCroix. Wolfgram deep three, left side. Unleashes it, hits the front rim. Yeah, no good. Ruby Moore now. Has the ball for the Knights. To the right side to Peterson. Crossover, high post, down low. It's Eggert. Off the glass, it's good. Eggert with 6 points. Now LaCroix fighting up the floor. Tereshinski, now to Herbold. Nice job. Now Drotzman waiting for it. And Herbold finishes and goes for the shot. Can't get it to go. Emma Herbold going to line for 2. Beautiful work by the Gazelles. Claire Benson picks up the foul. That's her second and team third of the quarter. Herbold's first is up and no good. She's 1 for 3 at the line in this game. Macy Drossman checks out for the Gazelles. Kierma Koletsky comes in. Herbold's second shot up. Can't get that one to go. Lucy Moore back in the game. It's both Moores. Abdush, Terveen, and Okoye. Terveen from the corner, drives in, up with her right, gets it to go. Puts kind of a quick runner up just before she enters the paint. Ball knocked out of play, remains Gazelles basketball. Peyton Mosier coming in. Comes in for Tereshinski. And now it is Wolfgram. Over to LaCroix. Back to Wolfgram. In front of the O'Gorman bench. To Koletsky. Down low. Herbold. And struggling to maintain control of the basketball. And mugged down low by Okoye and Ruby Moore. And Gazelles basketball behind their own glass. Inbound to Herbold. Jumper. It's good. Herbold with 3 tonight. Now Terveen to Ruby Moore. To Lucy Moore right side. Now to Abdush, drives in. Backdoor pass to Okoye. Okoye can't quite get a handle on it. Knocked out of play. And O'Gorman, I will go ahead and say, hasn't played the cleanest basketball either in this game. They've had a lot of transition and just shots that haven't gone down, but also some awry passes. As Okoye gets the inbound. Now to Lucy Moore, right side. Abdush for 3. Air ball missed it long. You can tell she's frustrated with herself and having an off shooting night. Pass into transition down to Peyton Mosier. Off the glass. No. Rebounded by Okoye. Gives out to Ruby Moore. Forward to Lucy Moore. Dribbles with her left corner. Now it's Abdush. Driving into the paint. Up with her right and gets to go. And now it's Herbold. Crossing the midline. Forward to LaCroix. And pass goes right, and Wolfgram able to recover. Now to Peyton Mosier. Back to Wolfgram. Wolfgram back up to LaCroix. 10 seconds on the shot clock. 25 seconds on the game clock. Pass down low. Koletsky. Nice post move. Up with her left and just missed it. And now it's Ruby Moore. Sends it up with her right. No. And ball's loose. Last touch by the Gorman Knights. It's Yankton basketball with 12.8 seconds to go in the third. Knights lead Yankton 43-16. Ruby Moore checks out. Checking in for her is Eggert. Now it's Mosier. To Wolfgram, 7 seconds. Wolfgram down low. Koletsky off the glass. It's good. Cameron Koletsky. So at the end of the third, it's O'Gorman 43 and Yankton 18. It is on your Edward Jones financial advisor Colby Cookta scoreboard. To win in sports, you have to adapt your strategy as the game changes. The same is true of investments. Colby Cookta, your Edward Jones financial advisor, can review your game plan. Call 605-665-4567 today. Edward Jones, member SIPC. Time for a quarter break, brought to you by Alani New Energy Drinks. Wellness should feel good and taste good, which is why Alani New Energy Drinks should be part of your daily routine. Increase physical performance and boost focus. With just 10 calories, no sugar or gluten, Alani New Energy Drinks are a healthy way to fuel your fun. Back in 1 minute, Yankton Gazelles basketball, KYNT and KYNT-TV.
The season is here for sneezing, stuffy noses, and simply getting sick. If you're not feeling well, remember Yankton Medical Clinic Convenient Care is open 7 days a week. Appointment is required. Self-schedule online or call today, whatever works best for you. The physicians and staff wish everyone a healthy, happy new year. They are thankful for the support of their communities and look forward to serving you in the year ahead. At Yankton Medical Clinic, they strive to provide so much care, so close to home.
KYNT, Yankton, FM 1021 and AM 1450.
Small businesses are neighbors serving neighbors. Passionate people who give our community character and personality. It's why at F&BO, we're passionate about helping you meet every moment at every stage of your business with guidance and solutions to help you take your business where you want it to go. Online and mobile banking, payments, lending, transfers and deposits, all made easy and more secure so you can do more. F&BO, big believers in small business. Member FDIC.
We begin the fourth quarter. Yankton with the basketball here. Claire Tereshinski to Eden Wolfgram, left wing. Macy Johnson in the paint into Cameron Koletsky. Drives up and is fouled. She's going to line for two. Cameron Koletsky on the season, 93% at the line. Sends up a first. It's good. Peyton Mosier comes in for Claire Tereshinski. Koletsky shot up and rattles off the back iron. (43-19) the score. Gorman leads Yankton. 7:10 to go in the fourth. Abdouche drives in, puts it off the glass. It's good. Such a quick first step. All 14 of her points have come from 2-point shots. Eden Wolfgram to Mosier. Wolfgram has it. Short corner, Jotzman. Now to Mosier. Wolfgram thought about a long three. Dribbles with her left. Finds LaCroix. Her pass taken away by Abdouche. Sends it forward to Terveen. It's Terveen versus Mosier. And Terveen trying to draw the foul. She does. She's going to line for two. Almost had an and one opportunity. So Peyton Mosier picks up her fourth foul. Gets the first one to go. And the second as well. LaCroix inbounds to Wolfgram. And now LaCroix. Over to Mosier. LaCroix now. Wolfgram in the corner. Down low. The Drotsman. Ball knocked out of play right into the hands of Coach Matt Decker for the Gazelles. Remains Gazelles basketball. Inbound to Wolfgram. Now it's LaCroix. 6:10 to go in the fourth. 47-19 the score. The Gorman on top. LaCroix. 2 seconds on the shot clock. Drotsman sends up a three. Shot clock violation. It's also blocked. And it is a Gorman basketball. And it's Abdouche to bring the ball to the floor for Gorman. to Lucy Moore, right side. Now Coy in the middle of the paint to Abdush, and we have a jump ball between her and Mosier, and possession arrow favors the Gazelles. And now it's Eden Wolfgram. Wolfgram. Over to LaCroix, left wing. To Mosier, puts it up for 3, an air ball, and now Lucy Moore hustles down the floor. To Terveen. Terveen passing into the paint, taken away by Yankton's Billy LaCroix. Now Eden Wolfgram. To Peyton Mosier. 4-3, LaCroix, back iron, no. And now it's a Coy. Abdush sends it forward to Eggert. To Lucy Moore in the corner. Now Abdush. Coy to Eggert. Lucy Moore 4-3, left side, in and out, no. Terveen, offensive rebound off the glass, it's good. And so now we have a running clock. The mercy rule implemented. After 30 points, after a 30-point lead after the second half, you get continuous clock. The only reason it stops will be for fouls or timeouts. And it won't go back to normal unless the Gazelles can get it back within 20. 4:20 to go in the fourth. Eden Wolfgram to LaCroix. Jocelyn Elwood back into the game. Wolfgram to LaCroix, now to Koletsky. Down low, ball taken, almost taken away. LaCroix's able to recover. Now Eden Wolfgram drives to the lane, puts it up with her right, and a runner from Eden Wolfgram. Ruby Moore, left side. Terveen, corner to Peyton Peterson. And now Benson for a 3, missed off to the right side, rebounded by Jocelyn Elwood. Sends it forward to Wolfgram. Wolfgram, corner to Emma Herbold. She drives in, down low pass to Koletsky off the glass, it's good. 49-23 now the score. Now it's Eggert. Eggert splits a couple defenders, sends it up, and is fouled. They're either going to get Herbold or Koletsky. They're going to get Herbold. That's her fourth and team second of the quarter. Clock does stop for a foul as Eggert sends her first free throw up and gets it to go. Eden Wolfgram checks out for the Gazelles. Checking in, 5'5" junior Haley Schulte. Eggert second up off the back iron, no. Rebounded by Herbold. Jocelyn Elwood to Schulte, left wing. Drives and pass to LaCroix, just off of LaCroix's hands, out of play. It is a Gorman basketball. Lizzie Catman, 5'10" junior for Gorman on the floor. As well as Abby Mikuska, 5'9" junior. And on the floor for the Gazelles after Ruby and Moore sends a runner up and gets it to go. It's going to be 5'6" sophomore Kaylor Llewellyn coming into the game. Gives up to Jocelyn Elwood, Emma Herbold, and Adeline Skelhaus, a 5'10" junior, and Haley Schulte. Llewellyn to Herbold, 4-3, near corner. It's good. You can count it. Emma Herbold buries a 3. 52-26 the score. O'Gorman leading, but the Gazelles getting some baskets here. And into the varsity matchup, Kenzie Gaziski, the 5'11 junior. Comes in for Herbold. And driving in is Ruth Dvracek. Can't get it to go. And Dvracek kicks out into the perimeter to Lizzie Catman. We have a whistle. Pass inbound. Can't get to go. Ball is loose, and we have a jump ball. Possession arrow favors the Gazelles. Couple more substitutions. Jocelyn Elwood checks out, as well as Haley Schulte. Number 13, 5'10 junior, Olivia Chipman. And number 14, 5'6 junior, Carly Chop. Chop, dribbling with her right, into the corner. Now Llewellyn. Chipman out to Skelhaus, back to Chop. Llewellyn 4-3, right wing, no. And rebounded by O'Gorman. No shot clock needed. We're at 30 seconds. Dvracek drives. And her pass out to the perimeter to Catman through her hands and out of play. Gazelles basketball. They have time for get one last shot up for one of these depth players. Would be a great moment. Llewellyn hustles down the floor. And at the buzzer, sending it up is Skelhaus, and didn't have a good angle, and that will do it. O'Gorman wins this one 52-26 over the Yankton Gazelles. It is on your Edward Jones financial advisor, Colby Cook, to scoreboard. To win in sports, you have to adapt your strategy as the game changes. The same is true of investments. Colby Cook, your Edward Jones financial advisor, can review your game plan. Call 605-665-4567 today. Edward Jones, member SIPC. The Yankton Gazelles fall to 3-7. O'Gorman to a perfect 10-0 on the season. Your Yankton Rexall postgame show around the corner. Yankton Rexall, your hometown pharmacy since 1923. We'll be back after this break. This is Yankton Gazelles basketball on KYNT and KYNT-TV.
If you want a job where your work matters, you belong at Avera. Here, we've invested in our workforce because every Avera team member drives our health ministry forward, making a difference in lives and communities every day. We offer competitive pay, great health insurance, and even career opportunities. We're putting people first, including you. Search for local job openings and apply at avera.org/careers.
So I switched my insurance to State Farm, and get this. I talked to an actual State Farm agent who lives in my actual town. And get this. My actual agent in my actual town gave me actual help with the coverage I needed. And get this. My actual agent in my actual town who gave me actual help actually knows my name. And get this. They actually say it's called service.
Call State Farm agent Rhonda Westland at 665-4411.
A new year usually brings out the best of intentions in people to get back in shape. Exercising and eating right are just the start of getting healthy. This is Dr. Mackenzie Erlinson at First Chiropractic Centers. Our doctors are trained to recommend therapeutic and rehabilitative exercise, as well as provide nutritional, dietary, and lifestyle counseling, all of which are important components in your overall health and wellness. Start your year off right with a call to First Chiropractic Centers, making life better, one adjustment at a time. Visit us at firstchiropracticcenter.com.
Medicare coverage is not a one-size-fits-all coverage. Do you like to travel? Are you wanting to spend your winters down south? Or just spend some time with your grandkids? Make sure you choose a plan that fits your needs and will travel with you. Visit Julie at Missouri River Associates to review your upcoming Medicare or your current needs. That's Julie at Missouri River Associates, 665-6885.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Don't gamble. Insure with MTRC Smith Insurance in Yankton, your independent agent for home, business, auto, life, and bonds. MTRCSmithInsurance.com.
Are you concerned about macular degeneration and the impact it can have on your eyesight? Vision Care Associates is proud to offer new technology that can help diagnose and manage macular degeneration earlier and more effectively than before. With cutting-edge equipment and the expertise of Dr. Fieser, Dr. DeYoung, and Dr. Slowey, we're dedicated to providing you with the best possible care. Call today and see the difference.
Vision Care Associates, where the health of your eyes comes first.
It's that time of year again, and Yankton Rexall recommends that you protect yourself from the flu bug by getting the flu shot from their pharmacy. Stop by anytime Monday through Friday and receive your seasonal flu shot. No prescription or appointment necessary. They will even bill Medicare or insurance for those eligible. Stop in and get protected from the flu bug this season. Celebrating 100 years, your hometown pharmacy since 1923. Yankton Rexall.
Swoosh! Nothing but net. Nothing is better than being in the zone on the court or the roads with a brand new car, truck, or SUV from Lewis & Clark Ford Lincoln. Take advantage of the buzzer beater deals going on all month at Lewis & Clark Ford today. He shoots, he scores! That could be you. Get that feeling at Lewis & Clark Ford, a proud sponsor of Yankton High School Athletics.
And welcome to the Yankton Rexall post-game show. Yankton Rexall, your hometown pharmacy since 1923. Your final, O'Gorman over the Yankton Gazelles, 52-26. It was a tough battle for the Gazelles, fighting one of the best defenses in not just Class AA, but in just South Dakota high school basketball in general. And the fighting that press up the floor the entire duration of this matchup. And with that being said, I think the Yankton Gazelles did a pretty decent job. And it could have been a lot worse, and they have fought up the floor many times, and I am really impressed with their transition passing game. When they were under some bad pressure, they're still able to find outlets, and it's a really nice job from the Gazelles, and we'll talk to Coach Matt Decker about that later on here in the post-game show. And let's jump into your final stats recap. But first, I want to let you know I am in the Fairfield Inn & Suites broadcast booth. Hot breakfast, large family rooms at a great location can be found at Fairfield Inn & Suites in Yankton at 2607 Broadway Avenue or by calling 605-653-2250. All right, your final stats brought to you by Mayor Signs. If it's time to review the look of your business signage, let Mayor Signs help. They offer all types of signs, including lit, non-lit, digital, and much more. Contact Mayor Signs today on 4th and Broadway in Yankton. For O'Gorman, 2 points for Peyton Peterson, 6 for Lucy Moore, and 14 for Molly Abdouche, 2 for Claire Benson, 7 for Ruby Moore, 8 for Sydney Terveen. Actually, it should be 12 for Sydney Terveen. I apologize. So 12 for Sydney Terveen, and 7 for Julia Eggert, and 1 for Owang Okoye, or 2 for Owang Okoye. My math is just all over the place right now. But for the Yankton Gazelles, it is 8 points for Eden Wolfgram tonight, 3 for Bailey LaCroix, 9 for Cameron Koletsky, and 6 for Emma Herbold. And your awards of the game. Let's start with our top-notch hustler of the game, brought to you by Top Notch Cleaners. For the area's best window cleaning service, contact Top Notch Glass Cleaning. Call them at 605-760-4664 or go online to yanktonwindowcleaning.com. Tonight I'm going to give it to Eden Wolfgram, not just for her defensive efforts on the perimeter and just guarding Lucy Moore and Abdouche all night, but also for having to fight that press and hustling up the floor the entire game. Her and Claire Terashinsky. But Eden Wolfgram is our top-notch hustler of the game, and tonight also with 8 points. Our defensive player of the game brought to you by Olson's Pest Technicians. Call 1-800-KIL-BUGS. Your residential and commercial pest control solution is Olson's Pest Technicians. And I'm going to give this one to Bailey LaCroix. She had some steals. And, again, it's all about hustle as well on the defensive side and some tough assignments. And I always look for names that I'm saying regularly on the defensive side, and hers came up quite a bit tonight. Your offensive player of the game brought to you by Hy-Vee. Let's have a smile in every aisle. Your lead scorer tonight, Cameron Koletsky, with 9 points. And had some big buckets there and got him in a variety of ways. Really impressive night from Cameron Koletsky. We'll take a break, come back, and continue here on the Yankton Rexall postgame show. Yankton Rexall, your hometown pharmacy since 1923. Yankton falls to a Gorman 52-26. We'll talk more about it when we come back.
Ground beef is only $2.99 a pound at Hy-Vee. That's not a sale price. That's the price with the Hy-Vee Perks membership. And $2.99 a pound is not just the price today or this week, it's the Perks price every day. With the Hy-Vee Perks membership, you can save on hundreds of products store-wide every time you shop and count on Perks prices to stay the same. So if you want to pay less for ground beef every day, sign up for Hy-Vee Perks. It's free and easy. Some restrictions apply.
What's the best beverage to enjoy while rooting on your team? 1919 root beer, of course. 1919 is brewed in small batches with only the finest ingredients, real sugar and real vanilla. The unique recipe and these choice ingredients make 1919 the creamiest, full-bodied draft root beer available. Find it in 12-packs and single-serve cans at grocery, convenience stores, and restaurants. 1919 is alcohol-free and contains no caffeine, making it a beverage of choice at any time for anyone in the family.
Don't get caught in the cold this winter. Call the heating and cooling experts at Kaiser Heating and Cooling today. Our team of experienced trained technicians are here to ensure your home stays warm and comfortable all season long with heating system installations, maintenance, and energy-efficient solutions to keep those utility bills in check. And if your old heating system is on its last leg, ask us about current trained system offers. Don't wait until it's too late. Kaiser Heating and Cooling, serving the Yankton area for over 76 years.
Be the wiser and go with Kaiser. Call Kaiser Heating and Cooling today.
You may have heard us say when you're shopping online, check things out before checkout. 1 in 4 people who reported losing money to fraud since 2021 said it started on social media. If you follow your favorite businesses on social media to get updates about upcoming events and promotions, you're not the only one. Scammers are watching too, and they may hijack legit businesses' giveaways and promotions to try to get your personal and financial information. Contact the South Dakota Attorney General's Office of Consumer Protection at 800-300-1986.
Don't just bank, be an explorer. Here at Explorers Credit Union, we do banking differently. As a not-for-profit, member-owned credit union, we know that financial wellness isn't a destination, it's a journey. We're here to help you set goals and reach them with the financial tools, expertise, and support you need. If you're looking for better rates on your loans and local service from your friends and neighbors, Explorers Credit Union has you covered. Learn how we can help your financial journey at explorerscu.com.
At Triple Time Rudy's, not only do you get top-notch fuel to keep you on the move, but it's a destination for delicious local treats. You'll find quality South Dakota products like Dimmick cheese and premium meats from the Kaler and Renner lockers. It's your community's pit stop for more than just fuel. Triple Time Rudy's supports schools and events and provides fuel discounts to Yankton's largest employers. For all your daily fill-ups and convenience needs, stop by Triple Time Rudy's at 17th and Broadway.
All right, welcome back to the Yankton Rexall postgame show. Yankton Rexall, your hometown pharmacy since 1923. It's time for our postgame coach interview, brought to you by Rhonda Westland State Farm Insurance. Let Rhonda review your current home, auto, or life insurance to see if she can help you save some money. Being joined by Coach Matt Decker. Coach, you knew going into this game that Gorman, one of the best teams in the state, and they showed that, especially on the defensive side. That's just what impressed me most about the Knights.
Yeah, give them a lot of credit. Coach Colesrud does a great job and has done a great job with that program, and they get after it with that diamond press, and it's tough to guard. It is, and their length and athleticism is tough. It's tough to play against, and with Moore, with Douche and some of those girls, they're legit, and I thought that we competed there for some stretches, and that shows kind of the resilience that we're starting to build off of from Sioux Falls Roosevelt. into this game, there's stretches where they win on a swing, then we win on a swing, and so that's kind of building our resilience in kind of our grittiness as well.
Well, it's never a doubt the Gazelles were going to fight till the end, but I'm sure as a coaching staff, you just love to see they were still excited when Gazelles were scoring near the end when the game was kind of, in hand, but just a fight from the Gazelles.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's one thing we said in the locker room after the game was you didn't give up, and you guys fought till the end, and that's what we need.
All right, and the Gazelles able to play some depth tonight. I love seeing that. A lot of the Yankton bench able to get on the floor, get some really crucial varsity minutes. That's so important for developmental, right?
Yeah, absolutely, and that's what we're trying to do with the program is develop into a really good program, and that takes time, but it takes patience with us, and just we're only as strong as our weakest link. So some of those girls coming in, that was good time, good varsity minutes for them, and for them to develop, be strong with the ball is what we're kind of looking for with them.
Going back to fighting this O'Gorman defense, really nice job from Wolfgram and Tereshinski. Quite literally every second of this game having to fight up the floor. Really nice job from all the team, but especially those two.
Yeah, I thought that even some of our other guards too, like Bailey LaCroix and Peyton Mosier, did a pretty decent job when they were called upon. But yeah, Eden and Claire do a great job of handling that basketball, and breaking that press is it's a tough thing to do. No one in the state has figured it out, and I thought that they did a good job for the most part, and breaking it was the tough part, but getting a score on the other end is the harder part too.
Well, another tough assignment, Brandon Valley, later on in the week. Coach, what's the rest of the week look like for the Gazelles?
Tomorrow we're going to take time to get healed up a little bit, and then we'll take time to kind of review some things and get a lot of shots up tomorrow, and then we'll spend the next few days looking at Brandon Valley, who's a hot team right now.
All right, thank you so much, Coach, for joining us. Always appreciate it.
Thanks, Bryce.
All right, let's Coach Matt Decker joining us, and we always appreciate his time. We'll be back and wrap things up here in the Yankton Rexall postgame show.
The mission of State Farm is to help people manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and realize their dreams. Hi, I'm Roy Wilcox with State Farm Insurance. We have been helping customers get to a better state for over 100 years. No matter where you are in life, we're here to help you make the right play calls for your insurance coverage. Give me a call or stop by anytime.
Call Roy Wilcox State Farm Insurance today, 665-7140. Find more at roywilcox.com.
The other day, a gal came into the UPS store to drop off a package. On her way out, she noticed the print sample wall and asked if we could print invitations. The answer was, yes, we can. Hi, this is Doug at the UPS store in Yankton and Vermilion. For over 7 years now, the UPS store has been helping hundreds of customers with their printing needs. From basic copies to business cards and invitations to posters, we can print them. Stop out and ask about our current print specials and see how we can help with your printing needs.
Is it the competition that keeps bringing you back? The long-standing rivalries? Or is it seeing friends again and cheering on your favorite team? At First Dakota, we're here for it all. We appreciate the fans, the players, the coaches and officials, the concessions crew. The shared community experience is part of what makes life here great, and we're here for it. See you at the game. First Dakota National Bank, member FDIC.
Oh, Sheboygan, I just can't get you off my mind.
There's no better way to tip off your party than with Sheboygan Natural Casing Wieners, all beef hot dogs, or cocktail smokies. Make your party a slam dunk. Put some Sheboygan on the table. Available at your favorite local grocer and produced with pride at Simple Meats in Yankton.
The way it tastes is simply divine. I got Sheboygan on my mind. Sheboygan.
Welcome back to the Yankton Rexall post-game show. Yankton Rexall, your hometown pharmacy since 1923. Your out-of-town scoreboard brought to you by Upper Midwest Garage Door. Specialized in the sales, installation, and service of residential and commercial garage doors and openers throughout eastern South Dakota. Upper Midwest Garage Door is your local authorized Clopay dealer. There's no other games. This is a rescheduled game. But let us look at what's next for these teams, our schedule preview. Brought to you by Roy Wilcox State Farm Insurance. Roy Wilcox State Farm Insurance has helped customers get to a better state for over 100 years. No matter where you are in life, They'll help you make the right play calls for your insurance coverage. And O'Corbin travels to Sioux Falls, Washington on Thursday. The Gazelles host Brandon Valley on Friday. And, of course, the Yankton Bucks at Brandon Valley on Friday. We'll be covering both. Yankton Bucks versus Brandon Valley will be on KYNT Radio and KYNT TV. And Yankton Braden Butler will have that call, assistant sports director for KYNT. And I will have the Yankton Gazelles matchup right here at the Summit Activity Center on KYNT Plus and KYNT TV. You can always find KYNT Plus using the KYNT mobile app or online at KYNT1450.com for audio, and where you found us tonight for KYNT TV. Same place, same channel for Yankton Gazelles basketball. Thank you to Assistant Sports Director Braden Butler, our camera operator and on-site producer tonight. To Daniel, our KYNT studio producer, pushing all the right buttons. All of our sponsors making this broadcast possible. And to you, the listener or a viewer, for tuning in to KYNT and KYNT-TV, Yankton's home team and stream. Go Gazelles. Go enjoy the rest of your night. This has been Yankton Gazelles basketball. I am Bryce Ladwig.
Thank you for listening to Yankton Athletics on KYNT, a Riverfront sports property, and Yankton's home team. Remember, KYNT is your home for Yankton High School athletics.